Welcome to the
Brodies.
and we're back.
At the Brodies.
A bunch of bros.
Dominican now. Go to Dominican. Poppy Cash.
That has a good ring to it, though.
Oh my goodness gracious! This how we starting today.
Okay.
Cool. I'm Mr. Brown.
Slim.
Poppy Cass.
Confused. B. Anthony.
So, the next series of episodes we're gonna do a little bit of some hot seat interviews of the Brodies. Get to know your favorite Brody. That being Dylon. Spit hot fire, bro. So you
We're the
got
5 best rappers of all time. I rhyme and I rip. He got it.
So we about to go and do some interviews, but before we get into the mix, we gotta pour one out for all the HBCUs this weekend or this month really, because this is
This is like the homecoming month. It's just, sorry for you, man.
it's so hard.
To say goodbye.
You actually knew the song.
I know the songs. I just be fucking with you. I'm like, I'm gonna swing a different one.
That nigga trying to make it seem like he was doing shit on purpose.
That's why I ain't say nothing out there. Where's he gonna go with this one? Where is he going with
He been doing that on purpose this whole time. Get out of here, man. You don't got a lot of me, bro. It's okay. We've been in this game long enough.
You right.
Man. So this is the thing, America. The Brodies were supposed to go on a field trip this year.
Word. I'm actually kind of upset that we didn't go.
I was going to take them down to Morehouse Spelman Homecoming Spell House, as they like to call it. And we also got some Bennett comes there too, the all women's college in Greensboro, North Carolina. That's actually Morehouse's historical sister school. Because I'm about to get cussed out all kind of crazy because I got a lot of Spelmanites who listen like, go to your damn Bennett building if you love them so much. But I ain't got no beef with them. Like, I've met some very cool Bennett Bells.
I'm friends with everyone, you know?
Out there, you know. There's good people on both sides, you know?
Okay, that's enough. Too far.
Yeah, so, but have that, and then Clark, Atlanta's not too far. And we was going to go to the Atlanta.
I got recruited by Clark Atlanta for like a month for baseball.
Hey, man, you would have been... No, you wouldn't. I would have been gone already.
I was gonna say you'd have been.
I would have been gone already.
I would have been running into you at the homecoming. Like, who this nigga here?
Yeah, trying to get the little freshman homies to put me on their class.
Who in that grade with you?
It's like, hey, I can drink. I'm 22. Go and put me on, little 18-year-old. So I was gonna bring y'all to the festivities and introduce you to the historically black college tailgate. Bring you into my world and my fun of drunken black debauchery. We've been around drunken white debauchery. I think we've all experienced that to some degree. So I gotta ask you guys, what did you most want to do at Black Homecoming? Because if I do believe, Slim went to HBCU for grad school, but not for undergrad.
Nope.
So it's a little bit different. I don't know. Your experience, you might have got some of that HBCU homecoming experience.
Yeah, Howard. Howard was dope. I gotta say, homecoming was like a whole nother level of just parties and people from out of town. I'm like, yo, why is there so many people here? But after going out and seeing it, like, I understand why Howard has such a big hype around homecoming. And I know down south, HBCUs, their homecomings are dope as well. So I was really looking forward to going down there with you to the A and kick it out there. Just restaurants, the clubs, the hanging out, you know.
Clubs, you say?
Whatever Atlanta had to offer during that time of homecoming.
Are they strip clubs?
Dog. So are you being for real right now?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Serious.
Oh, okay. So Atlanta, I did a research project. America, I'm gonna put
on
this
titties.
No, it wasn't even that deep. that deep. I studied hip hop in Queens, New York, and Atlanta, Georgia, for a research paper because I was gonna be a hip hop professor at one point in time.
Makes sense.
And so when it comes to the breaking of music in Atlanta, the strip club is very prevalent in the showing of that music. Atlanta and just the perimeter of Atlanta has more strip clubs per capita than any city in America. I think
I have heard that.
I think it's 374 strip clubs in Atlanta. Last time I checked, that could be, I don't know what the numbers are, COVID and whatnot.
Right.
So you can go to the Claremont Lounge, which is a very old strip club. I think it's the oldest strip club in Atlanta.
Old titties.
So they say the Claremont Lounge is on like a freak show, man. You can see like 800-pound stripper. You can see a stripper with one leg. You can see a little person stripper. You can see a 60-year-old stripper. You can see all kind of crazy stuff, and it smells like beer and urine, but it's just an experience in itself.
It's like season 4 of American Horror Story. Freak show.
I've never seen American Horror Story.
I'm not going to talk about that season. We'll talk later.
Get off air. Then you can go to Magic City, which is
I have heard of Magic City.
Yeah, the rappers rap about it. It's like if David Copperfield had a strip club and it was black, that's what it would be. It's magical.
So it's a lot of on-stage spectacle and effects and pyro.
It's not the pyro. You can't
It's like
be
you want to
burning
give them
nobody.
the money, not even because they think you just like, that was impressive.
That was amazing.
Oh,
What you just did.
It was like if this it's the Super Bowl strip clubs. Like it's only so many places you go for Super Bowl of stripping. Magic City is it.
Okay.
Like you've made it to the top of your craft. You're a S tier stripper.
Do they offer benefits to the strippers or?
I've always wondered, do they get like a 401k?
I heard they don't.
Now they're independent contractors.
They have to pay for their own insurance on everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're independent contractors.
I was watching Boomerang and they bought that.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
So
though.
Yeah.
you know, and then I don't know if it's still open, but I used to go to pinups. Pinups was like the Chuck E. Cheese of strip clubs. It was like, it's like just a fun time. You go eat some wings. I saw some little people wrestling in pinups.
So can we talk about that? I've never been to a strip club, so
Okay.
forgive my ignorance.
Uh-huh.
How do you eat
Easy.
when all of that is just
Titties and wings
juices
is a
are
great
flying
combo.
everywhere and sweat and
So we was at Stadium
And
not
they have
too
some
long
bomb
ago.
ass.
So we was there, and I was like eating. I was sitting in the section holding it down, like people was out there like tipping. And lady came up, she had beautiful customer service and was like, "Yo, you want to dance?" And I was like, "Man, you are beautiful. You're absolutely amazing. But I want to partake in this food right now. Hit me back up." She's like, "Oh, no problem, sweetie." And I came, and I was like, "Ooh, you got them dimples. You got
Niggas
them
love them dimples.
You got them dimples, nigga."
Now, when you say dimples, you mean like the cheeks, like when you smile, or the other dimples? Like
I want to
going back?
kiss your lips, the ones upon your face,
Well, there
the
it
ones
is.
between your waist.
okay, it's very clear,
But
It's very clear.
very clear.
But anyway, so Slim was looking forward to the clubs. But yeah, there's hella strip clubs to go to. It's like you can almost compete. Like, and it's a misnomer. It's not even really a strip club. It's a dance naked club in Atlanta. Ain't nothing to strip off. And so it's really like, let me see how impressed you are. Like, especially go to pinups, was $5 to get in, $5 for a lap dance, $5 for a table dance. Like, the market's so saturated. I could literally look and someone like, "You want to dance?" They're like, "Nah, I'm waiting on her." Damn, that nigga gave her $20. He got 4 songs. Oh, they playing the whole songs in here? God dang it. God dang it. But
Ain't no
something
worse
new
than
every
getting like a
time I
lap
come here.
dance and then your song come on. You got like the worst stripper get a lap. Oh, that's,
No,
So
that-
what classifies someone as the worst stripper, or what is a bad stripper? What does that look like?
someone who's lazy, not in tune
Bad-
to like
bad
the
customer
music.
service.
Yeah, it's just like they're just stiff. It's like, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm giving you my money. The least you can do is hold a conversation with me. Tell me I look cute. Lie to me. Make me
Dog.
believe what you're telling me.
Yeah.
But if you sit there with the stale dead face, and you get a lap dance and pop that, come on, you got to move. Like you,
Yeah.
I don't need your service.
So they're not selling the fantasy of it.
No.
Yeah, they're not doing their
Got it.
due diligence, because if you doing your due diligence as a stripper, right? And this is funny how this conversation has devolved in this podcast, but
It's B. Anthony's fault.
the people want the tangents. That's what they come here for. They know it's for that. If she doesn't make you fall in love with her, she has not done her job.
Facts. You need to leave that shit like, yo, I want to
I
marry
should got
her.
her number.
Word.
Like I would pay her rent right now.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
That's how she has to do, because it's more than just.
You ain't gonna actually do it.
But the fact that you thought about it says, yeah, she
Like
got
the
you.
thought just need to go in your mind for like 5 seconds. Like, if I switch it, I'm wild, and then just keep going.
Like you came in there like I'm only gonna spend like $100 or something like that, and if you get the contemplation like, man, maybe I should go back to the ATM.
And knowing that ATM gonna rip you off.
And they definitely gonna charge you $4 if you take your money out too. $4.50.
for both ways, that's $9.
Yeah.
So what's the most that all of you have spent at a strip club?
NA.
400.
400.
My brother gave me $100, so I spent $100. Wasn't my $100.
And how many dances was that with the 100?
Sometimes they ain't about the
Yeah.
table dance. Sometimes you just want to see it rain on somebody,
Got it.
or you want to see them pick up the money with their parts.
No.
Yeah.
They do that?
Yeah.
That's a skill.
Oh, the first time I went to the stadium, my brother took me. He didn't even warn us. He was just like, "Yo, get ready." I was like, "Where are we going?" He's like, "Yo, just put some clothes on. Let's go." So I was like, "Alright." I don't know. I ain't gonna put on sweats because I don't know where he might take me. So I put on like some jeans and like a regular hoodie. I'm like, "All right, whatever." So we pull up, and I'm like, "All right, this is a strip club," because I can see the bouncers, the line outside, the way it looks. I was like, "All right, he about to take me inside." I was like, "This was when I first moved here," so I was like, "I ain't got no job yet, so I don't know why I'm here, but whatever."
Uh-huh.
So then he gave me some money, and I was just like, the food is wonderful. I had some wings.
Oh yeah, stadium's
then-
nice club.
Then
Not
there's one
seedy at
girl.
all.
There's one girl on stage. She doing her thing, and then she bends over, and then I see some lights, and I was like,
There's a light in there.
"There's a light in there," and it was changing colors like red, blue, green, orange,
Inside
pink.
the hoo-ha?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
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 Christmas
Yeah.
came early.
You can't keep it too wet though, because electric.
Wait, so this is fascinating. So they put the light in the hoo-ha.
I don't know. I just know
Does it
was
change
there.
colors? Or?
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah.
red, blue, green. Like it was changing colors. Like
So how does it stay in place?
I can't answer that for
Kegels.
you.
Kegels.
Muscles.
Yeah.
I can't answer that for you. I would love to know myself.
I just want to point out that this is the most I've interacted with Slim since he's been watching the game. I just want to point that
I'm
out.
sorry. So, America, so the Packers are playing right now, and I'm over here going through it because we're currently losing.
But this is like he's really been engaging on this topic.
This is a very good
like-
topic.
No, this is fascinating. So they stick it in,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then the
Yeah, way
lights
he
come
says
on,
it, like, yeah.
and you just look at it, or do they do tricks with the lips to make it lights
I was
do
in such
different
a
things?
trance, I couldn't even tell you what she was doing. I was just fascinated that there was colors in there, and I was like,
So we gonna take Brian to a strip club when the Corona leave.
Word.
'cause it's-
Am I worthy? Do you think I'm ready?
"You're worthy.
Maybe I-
You're worthy."
You've earned your stripes.
We'll
Dan-
we'll
I don't
take you
wanna-
to the stadium. We'll show you the food
So
and the booty.
I used to live around the corner from Stadium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on 22nd
we ain't too
Street.
far now.
yeah, word. I was like,
And they have a little hop. And they
About 5 minutes away?
Yeah.
And there's a club right next to it,
Echo Stage.
Echo Stage. I didn't like that one too much because people will park in my neighborhood and go there.
Oh, you one of those customers.
Yeah, someone went to the bathroom outside my back door,
Oh, yeah.
and it wasn't a dog like crap. Someone literally went to the bathroom,
Oh.
and I was so pissed. And I knew it was human feces. I was pissed. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Wow. Okay. So, Kaz, what was you looking forward to?
Too much. I'm sorry.
Shit. No,
To-
that's
to the
not-
homecoming.
Like, I feel bad because that's not funny, but then it's funny because I'm just like, that's
I gotta
wild.
clean it up.
That's wild.
I remember I was at homecoming, and my homie had drove us up by the stadium, so we parked and whatnot. And where he parked, I was close to the sidewalk, and it was like overgrown kind of bushes because we was out in sticks because that many people was around. And so I tried to jump over the grass and stuff. And as I'm about to put my foot down, I was like, use condom. And I tried to move my foot, and I was like, feces.
In midair. Like, whoa, I got it. Now, bro, I'm gonna need your help. Pull me so I don't step on nothing.
I'm about to let me just step in the grass then. I want to keep my kicks nice and
You know what? I'll
crispy.
get my kicks dirty for this because it's either a condom or shit. But no, I was honestly one of the things I wanted to do was like a tour of all the HBCUs just to like see the dorms, see the campus itself, like the football fields, the athletic.
I have done that actually.
See like the athletic department, see the classrooms.
So
the
you
building.
want me to actually go inside the stadium and actually watch the football game a little bit?
A little bit, like not the whole thing, but like a little bit, like give me like
Haven't
10
done
minutes.
that in years. But
Done.
See that. I want to see like the education buildings, like the actual campus itself. Then I'd probably not maybe necessarily go to a club, but just go to like the house party. Like, I want to see like the HBC like house parties, like the
Okay.
not like the fancy. Oh, we got to pay to get in. Like some.
I don't like to pay.
Like some frat shit
So
in the
this
house.
is when you have all the frats with their coats on at the parties and like.
Oh, they gonna be there regardless.
Yeah, anywhere
okay.
you go, you'll find something. So it's like,
Okay.
but I'd prefer to be like at a house party because I feel like that's when you get more of like the
So
intimate
Cass,
vibe.
I'm old, so it's gonna be a hotel. Ain't nobody housing and people transplant and whatnot. But I could definitely if we get to go next year and we all go to Atlanta, make sure we get there early so you could just go on the campus early and look at stuff before they set it up. And you'll be like, damn, y'all building's old as hell. I'm like, yep, man, build character.
Build character in this.
It builds lots and lots of character. And then we'll go to the game until halftime.
No, you don't even have to give me half. You can just give me a quarter and I'll be happy.
I'll give you halftime because I want you to experience the black band. Now, my beef with homecoming is during the season, the band playing all the hits that the kids love. But during homecoming, now they playing all the renditions for Earth, Wind, and Fire. I like Earth, Wind, and Fire, but I don't want to hear that right now. You don't play WAP and go playing around with me, band. Play the hits.
I want the hits, all right?
I don't want to hear no Flight of the Bumblebee right now.
I don't want to hear September. I want to hear the hits. Give me the baby, okay?
Yo, man. And they be doing that. They be doing that during homecoming because they want to appeal to alumni and everything like that. But damn it, I'm an alumni, and I've been out the game for a while now. I want the hits. I know he been out the game for 50 years. I don't care. I pay money too. Shoot. Give me the hits.
Give me the WAP.
And then I'll take you from out there once you get experience. But I haven't been to actual football game in years. I literally show up, depending on the night before, which, y'all can think if this is what you want to do. Should I give you the rundown of the itinerary?
Yeah,
Or do you want to tell
I've
what
never
you
been
was
to a
expecting for?
homecoming. So this is all.
Okay, here's going to be our itinerary, guys. We was going to get in Friday afternoon. We had to get in Friday afternoon.
Friday afternoon, not Thursday night?
Niggas got work.
Right,
I understand. It's too many schedules to be trying to ask y'all to take off on a Friday. But
I was taking on Friday no matter what.
Yeah, I was gonna do a half day. So we get.
I was until my Wi-Fi was down. Whole internet just down.
Yeah, I can't do it. So we was gonna go down on Friday afternoon. We was gonna have a nice little hotel suite in downtown Atlanta. It's not too far from the campus. Not far from Megatron's anus. I meant the Atlanta Falcons Stadium. It's not too far from that particular place. Okay. It has a little Waffle House that has a beer garden right on top of it. Nigga. And some Waffle Houses in Atlanta are starting to serve alcohol.
That's the biggest. I want to go to all the food spots in Atlanta. That's what I want to go to.
Yeah, so we'd be down there so we can kind of be closer to action, be able to catch some food, right? Then we'll probably find out where all the alumni hitting a little party, the hotel party, just to like kick it. But I actually need to rest. Like we want to get just a little bit.
I was gonna say, when are we sleeping?
But you don't want to stay up too late.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, on vacation you don't sleep.
I don't vacation too often.
Yeah,
So.
You're out and about.
You can
sleep when
party
you die.
because like last time I went to a party for homecoming, Fabo from D4L.
He did the like leg up and
Yeah, so he went in the club and performed Starships on Bankhead like 4 times in a row, and it was enjoyable. We let that nigga perform it 4 times in a row, and we was, I'm starting to see spaceships on Bankhead. I'm geeked up. Yeah, I'm like, damn, nigga, you still grabbing your foot. You still flexible. Good for you, sir. Good for you. And then, we leave and get a rest because I know it's homecoming, but we getting up early. If we lucky enough, we gonna see the parade. Have you seen School Days, Brian?
I have seen School Days.
So you're gonna see the parade. We're gonna see the Miss Maroon and White. We're gonna see Miss Bennett. We're gonna see Miss Spellman.
Okay.
We're gonna see the freshman dorm, the sophomore dorm, the senior. We're gonna see all of them, and then the band gonna be playing. High school band's gonna be playing. It's gonna be great. And then we're gonna slowly saunter ourselves to the tailgate area. The tents already gonna be up. A lot of the old heads already gonna be there.
The tits or the tents?
Tents, my bad.
Okay.
I was cool with the first one you said.
It's gonna be tits too,
I
because
just need
last time I
clarity.
went there, and I'm gonna get an email about this too. So it must be a thing that with the younger co-eds, they don't believe in bras anymore, Brian. Last time I went there, I was like, where are the bras and why is everything pierced?
That's the new millennium thing. Millennials love piercing themselves.
I am a millennial, sir.
Are you?
I am.
We're don't try it. We're millennials.
I know. So I was like,
I didn't even see that. I didn't see that.
so we doing the itinerary. So we gonna go to the parade. You know, we're gonna catch some of that. Then we gonna go around the tents, see who we see. I got some very gregarious friends, and they gonna give us a wristband. And we gonna go in their tent. And I'm gonna be like, this is him. And like, oh yeah, they cool. And cool, because once you got the wristband, you can drink all you want. Now, if they, we drink a little too much, man, just put a little money in the little thing. Because they bought hella liquor, whatever. Because it's gonna be a whole lot of drink this going on in here. You be like, oh, nigga, what is this? Just drink it. And you be like, oh, okay, go. Or smoke this. Oh, okay, this is what we doing.
Wake up with a missing kidney the next morning.
Yeah. So, and we go early before it gets incredibly crowded. This gives you enough time to see where the tents are located, where would be meetup spots, where it's going to be our home base. We got to map this out because there's going to be thousands of people in a very tight spot, and you want to know where to go, whatever. We might go to the bookstore so y'all can get some paraphernalia. We can go to the Spellman's one or Morehouse one. You can walk to Spellman's campus. You can see how they living behind they big old gates. They try to keep them niggas out now. They shoot you with rubber bullets now. You can't play with them. At Spellman, we call them pearly gates. And then we'll go to the game for cast. Then we come back, go to our home base, whatever tent we chilling at, which would probably be the class of 06 tent. Or my homie tent, who's a doctor.
Okay, so you just answered my question. The tents are for the year you graduated.
Oh, anybody can buy a tent.
Anyone can. Okay.
Yeah, because BET is gonna have a tent. A lot of lawyers have tents. A lot of politicians have tents. They be having RVs out there. Nigga, at this point, I just know so many people. I be just hopping in. Let me get some food, bro. Let me get some drink. And as long as y'all got your bands or you with me, or just be friendly. Because I don't be knowing them niggas sometimes.
Yeah, facts. That's half the thing. Is just finesse. I'm like, yo, what's up? Yeah, just know how to talk. Small talk gets you far.
And then, because we're going to be there, we're going to be drinking for 12 hours,
This
Brian.
is really going to make me not be an introvert. Like, this will be out of my element. I already know.
Yeah, you definitely gotta come out your shell.
Yeah, you got to get used to a whole bunch of people because, like, Fonzra Bentley will be there. You remember Fonzra Bentley?
The guy with the umbrellas that was P. Diddy's servant?
Yeah, because he a Morehouse graduate. So he'd be there. Last time I was out there, Anthony Mackie was next to me smoking cigars.
I know who Anthony Mackie is.
Yep, because you watch Marvel.
Yes.
I was striking vipers.
Because Sam Jackson is a Morehouse man. So we got all kind of
I
random
met
people
Spike
out there.
Lee, so I could see talk to him again. He's a very cool guy.
Oh yeah, Spike gonna be there. Spike do Spike things. He part of the board of directors now. So we just gonna enjoy. We gonna walk a few, and then you ain't gonna be able to walk no more.
Cool.
Map out where the bathrooms are. Drink water.
Well, when we do this, you should know I'm a lightweight. That's all I'm going to say. So I can't keep up with the drinking component of the
Yeah, we're gonna throw up.
Okay, wow.
Cash Money models to drink till you throw up.
Okay, I hear you.
Now here's the thing. Cass ain't throwing up. But he'll get drunk. I ain't throwing up though.
So we're gonna drink till we throw up, and Slim is gonna be our babysitter.
Nah, I don't want to throw up though.
No one wants to throw up.
But I don't want to planning for it means like.
I don't
want
think
me
he's
to-
saying you're planning. You're planning so it happens at a certain moment. But
I wouldn't put it past him for him to plan that in.
I don't think he's that type of guy.
I'm gonna have a book bag with one of them damn packs with the little straw, and we're gonna have that. Niggas gonna be walking around with gasoline containers full of just random drink, and your cup will never go over. Like it's just gonna be amazing.
Good times.
Yeah, like I'll be drinking beers and liquors and wines. Well, no wines. I'm not bad and bougie like that.
Neither am I.
But eating some ribs, turkey legs, and nigga, we'd be good to go. Good to go. And then you say hello to people and be like, oh, God, I didn't know you that. Nigga, you got 3 kids. When the hell that happened?
Wow.
Goodness gracious. But anyway.
This sounds way more epic than what I've heard about Howard's homecoming.
I was about the same. I know.
Yeah, I mean it's the same format. You got the game, you tailgate.
Well, they don't do the parades anymore, though.
That I'm not sure.
I think they stopped the parade since we have had new neighbors move in. So I think they literally, I don't know if they complained about it, but the last few that they had, I don't know if that actually happened.
Yeah. I mean, because Howard has they have the free concert on the yard, like all the top celebrities come up there and
Right.
perform. Then you just go out. You just go out. You just go out to different places. You got the fashion show. You have a bunch of other different things that goes on.
We ain't doing none of that because that's during the week. We ain't gonna be.
Oh, okay.
doing none of
Strictly
that.
coming in Friday, partying. People gonna drink, eat, and just have a good time. So
Got it. Makes
I was looking
sense.
forward to coming to the A for homecoming. I was looking forward to it.
We could still do it. We make sure,
Oh, you know what? UDC did have a homecoming that one semester. I did go, but it wasn't. This was when UDC was on a transition from where it was to, I guess, where it is now. Because I don't even think it's identified anymore as a historically black.
They don't call it HBCU no more.
I don't.
UDC?
Even though it is a HBCU, I don't think they market it that way. But yeah, that's the only other one. But come to think of it, there were used condoms on the floor that night.
Sounds like a homecoming.
Somebody was trying to shoot the club. But
Pop.
Shoot the club up.
Okay, we can move on.
All right, so we've come to the moment where we have our friend coming on the hot seat. We're gonna ask questions, and I Cass is our first as we go through our series of 4 episodes of Who Are You? Do.
That was funny.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep my questions in the pocket personally because I know what goes around comes around, my nigga. And so I ain't about to like.
Oh, that's right. I
just
didn't
wanna-
think about that.
I just want to say the reason why I suggested this was just because I want to do it for the listeners and the viewers, so they can just feel like they get to know us a little bit more, get to know each one a little bit better, and just like help each person stand out a little bit. So just like to kind of put spotlight on each of us. Yeah.
So let's start with a softball question. What is your name?
My name is
Full
Kasim
name.
Graham. Full name Kasim Evan Sheldon Graham.
Oh shit, nigga.
Evans? I knew
The new shit.
Hey, I didn't know. Sheldon. Okay, Shell.
Stands for Eva and Sheldon made Kasim. It's supposed to stand for like Eva and Sheldon made Kasim. So
I can dig it.
Got it. Where were you born?
I was almost born on the Q train because my mom was on the train when she had me. So, but luckily
See
they
these
got her
softball
off-
questions going places, right? But keep going.
They got her off the train, and I was born at LIU Hospital right there in downtown Brooklyn.
Okay. How much did you weigh? Do you remember?
I have no clue.
Okay.
No idea.
For the viewers out there, how many siblings do you have? Just because I know people don't really know.
2 brothers. I'm the middle child.
Do you feel you have the middle child syndrome?
Oh, facts. Definitely.
Do you have a lot of Jan moments, Marsha's going on in your life?
I'm gonna go for yes on that one. Just say yes.
I have a good amount. A good amount of them.
That's a yes.
Yeah.
Is that why you started a podcast to outshine your brothers?
No, there's no way for me to. What? My older brother, I think he's at a level in life where for me to outshine him, if I wanted to go that route, I'd have to do like build a church or build a school. Because like for what he's doing in South Carolina, building up a charter school in urban areas, the PG way to say it, or black neighborhoods. So because right now I know he's having like an issue with the NAACP because they're saying like the charter schools are too much money for like black kids and stuff like that. So he's like dealing with that right now, building up the school. But he to me is like my idol. He's a phenomenal person. I don't think there's nothing I could do to outshine. I don't think there's anything I would want to do to outshine. So,
And when did you move to the DC area?
August 2017.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have not been here that long.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like Cat's like fresh in the DMV. Like
Well, yeah, clearly, but
Fresh
Wow.
in this bitch.
okay.
He's like, don't you been here for like years?
I really did.
Nah, my nigga. Nope.
Because when I met you, you had your like professional voice and stuff, and I thought you were like,
Just depending on the setting, I could throw my voice. Like if we in a chill setting, I'm chill. If we in a professional, I'm professional.
yeah. Because when I met you, like talk to you in this context, I heard like different casts, and it was just like weird. But I thought you were like, I don't know, crazy. But
Yeah, I think we all are.
touche.
let's hear the professional Cat's voice.
Oh, nice. You got to put me in the setting. I
Yeah,
can't
he has to.
Like, I got to be, like, in the setting for that to come in.
Okay,
Because
you have a 7:45 meeting.
Nah, it's nuts. Like, I got to be there. Like,
He can't do it on the
I
spot.
can't do it on the spot.
You
I
got to
can't-
be on set. You got to be on set for
Like,
it.
I can't do it on the spot. Like, you get me in work, though, it's a whole different energy vibe. But
Yeah, I ain't code switching no more, bro. Fuck that. It is what it is, nigga. Authentic. All the time. Put your nuts on the table. So, for the ones out there, where did you graduate and what did you major in?
majored in psychology and a minor in journalism, and I graduated from SUNY Albany in upstate New York.
Wait, psychology?
Mhm.
Why?
Because I wanted to read people. I think for me to know you, if you tell me about your childhood, I can tell you who you are now. I believe that. And there's also, I believe it's helping me in navigate myself in different settings because you got to understand people. Because to get along with somebody, or if you want to like get through certain situations, you got to play to different people's like egos and minds if you want to move up in the world. So you got to learn like how to interact with them. Like how I interact with you one-on-one won't be the same way I do with Slim. It won't be the same way I do with Brown. So it's like how I interact with you guys won't be the same way I do with other friends. It's just learning how to adjust to different scenarios and different settings. And I think psychology helped me do that with understanding the mind and like how people do things. Like, why do you do what you do? I'm just fascinated. Like, why?
I'm glad I found that out now because normally I avoid people with psychology majors for that reason. Like I feel like they just try to read you or use whatever they learn to figure you out. It's very intrusive. I don't like your people.
Oh,
My people. What do you mean, my people?
you know what I meant, nigga.
That's exactly what I meant. But no, that's fair.
So why didn't you become a psychologist, or if that was?
The schooling was not for me. Like taking it on further, this wasn't. Some people are meant for school and some people are not, and it just wasn't my thing. I didn't want to take it that far.
Huh.
And psychologists, like for school psychology, what I wanted to do, there's not really like a lot of openness because it's like a job that you have for like 40 years or something. So
you want to be a child psychologist in the school setting.
yeah, so like, but there's
So
the
you
opening.
and, so you and your brother was going to work together.
Low key, yeah.
Open up a
Wow.
school, build a school.
So yeah, so it's just like, but when you look at the openings for that, it's you either got to get a brand new one or you got to get somebody retiring. Or if you are in a school that has a lot of turnover, that's a badass school because I mean them kids are stressful and people can't deal with it.
I don't know. I think in this area you probably would have done a little bit better.
Like if I like,
Just hella openings. nigga, we always looking for school psychologists. ain't we?
Yeah, especially now, and then the online opportunities with it, like.
so yeah, but back then when I was in school, I wasn't really thinking about like moving outside of like New York. Like I was really in my New York bubble. So like, if I could take this mindset to back then, it'd be a whole different scenario.
So that comes up with a follow-up question. Why come to DC?
Good question.
I came to DC because at that point, my life in New York personally was a shit show. If I had to sum it up in like some words, from family reasons to
A
relationship reasons.
festival of feces?
Right,
That's
pink eye
subject-
everywhere. You get pink eye. You get pink eye. You
Okay.
get pink eye.
This keeps coming up, the feces, and
It's
You know, it's a
theme. It's
theme of
20
shit.
it's
it's the name of the
2020, baby.
episode, feces. Poop.
A parade of poop.
No, but no, like it was. I had a lot of
Brownstone.
issues going on with like family, just me and my mom. I was in like a very difficult relationship at the time, so it was a lot not going well for me. From job, I wasn't making the money that I wanted to, and living in New York is expensive. Hence, why a lot of people live at home for a long ass time before they get their own spots. And a lot of that was just like very stressful. And my brother was always saying like, "Yo, come live with me," but that nigga was always like Texas or fucking Kentucky, and I was like, like I want to leave, but I don't want to go that far. So when he came to like DC, I was like, all right, I could do that. That's still along the East Coast where like if I could go visit New York for like the weekend, it's not like I don't really got to go out my way to do it. I could be like, all right, I'm just pulling up. So I came here. I kind of just packed my shit and said, I'm coming to live with you. And he was like, all right, nigga, cool. And literally just packed my shit and dropped off. I had no job, no nothing. I just came. I was like, oh, shit. Let me start hitting up these recruiters. And I did like a few interviews to start off. But for like that first month here, I was just alone in the room with my thoughts. And I wanted to go on like a personal journey to figure out why all that shit was going wrong in my life, like why all my issues with relationships was happening to me. Because there's only one common denominator, and that's me. Unless they all knew each other and I didn't know. So I was just like, all right, cool. So I did that, and then I also wanted to just figure out like the core issues of myself and like me and my mom. So I do say that was probably the best 30. It was the worst 30 days from the standpoint that I was really in like a dark place, just trying to figure out stuff. Like it was really bad because all like the people I was living with, like my uncle, my brother, and one of his other friends, they were all working. So like during the day, it was just me in the house, like in the new area. I don't know shit, nobody, like. So, but I do think that was beneficial. So yeah.
Do you think where you at now? Are you a much better person when you first came to DC?
Oh, I'm way more at ease. I'm like mentally, I am way more at peace with myself than I was when I came here. And that was one of the things that I still to a degree searching for my whole life because I envy people. Like one of the reasons why I envy, I don't know if I say envy, but like I admire like the church and like people of faith. It's because they have an inner peace. Like, whether you believe in God or stuff, that's, like, on you personally. But just that inner peace that, like, person who's really in their faith has, I want that. I want that inner peace where you're like, I'm good. Like, you walk around and get shot tomorrow, you be like, I'm good. Like, I want that. Like, I've been craving that my whole life. So that's why I was like, right now, am I there kind of 100%? No, but I'm on my way there in a way better place than I when it started.
I think Brown has a preacher's robe. He can make that happen for you.
Lay hands on you.
We have holy
I'll
oil.
lay some hands, all right.
Okay.
The ones and the twos.
Speaking of which, one of my questions,
Just for the record,
to
Anthony,
lighten the mood a little
he has
bit.
like a list of questions,
It's
which
not
is
a list. It's only 50 questions. Okay. Now, to bring that side of Brown out, when you set up with the Brodies weekly, and Brown has consistently told us to be quiet or, not to make a noise, do you intentionally do things in the microphone to get on Brown's nerves?
yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
Because that too, and I think it's entertaining.
You just think it's entertaining.
Yeah.
Even though he looks at you with the death look. Like one time it happened, I really thought he was gonna punch you one time, and it was,
I just know I know Brown enough to know that'll never happen. So I'm like, yeah, like once I already mentally know this will never go to fisticuffs.
it's probably when it will happen.
Nah, it never will.
Okay.
Because I know, if it goes to fisticuffs, that means like, wow, I really drew that out of Brown. Or he was really having a bad fucking day. Like that's for it to go that route. He would have to already come in. Like you could clearly tell he was on one the whole day, and it's like, oh. And then clearly me seeing it, like, all right, today's not the day to fuck with him today. But, nah.
Your psych degree has failed you today, sir. You should have read the room, bitch. Read the room.
His forehead was sweating. Did you not see that, guys? His body language says, leave me the hell alone.
Oh wait. Okay. Another question. Then you have the psych degree. Why don't you go into sports counseling or something like that? Like one of those areas where you can kind of use that degree.
I looked at it, but it's for those jobs you need the masters, for me, graduate school for psychology, the studies, it's a lot, and it's just like I don't know if
I think you could do it.
you probably have more confidence in me than I do in that area.
You do things that are already extraordinary, in my opinion. So I think you getting a master's in that is something that you're interested in. I think you're cutting yourself short, but that's just my humble opinion.
No, trust me, I cut myself short in a lot of fucking areas. That's one thing I'm
Look
working
at that
on, so.
positivity.
I do.
Put my mic down.
So that's something I constantly battle with, like going back to school for that. And it's just hard because in the psychology field, there's not a lot of like money making areas where it's like making, whether you want to consider banking.
But is
stuff,
money the motivator for you?
it's not the motivator, but I feel like right now in like the stage of my life where it's at, I want to be in something that's going to be successful to the standpoint where like I could cover like house bills, family, all that stuff, and be good in that. So
I think I this is just my 2 cents. I really think you should look into it, and you just need to parallel it with something that you like. You like sports, and you like the whole gym thing that you do. So I feel like,
So dismissive.
that gym shit.
I just think I'm being very serious. I really think you should look into that.
Oh no, I've been looking to do a personal trainer, like looking up to take the test. So That's something
Yeah,
I've been
a
doing.
lot of people need that.
I told him like when I first met Cass and we were talking about like just like things we like we want to do. I came out, I was like, yo, you should look into that. Like you should really look into that. Like you know how to work out, you know how to push yourself, you know how to motivate people. Why not use that towards your strength? I mean, I know it's time and energy and effort, but like if that's something that you're passionate about, man, then go for it. Like go for it.
I can honestly, we can talk offline, but my brother, he's into that. Like he became a personal trainer, and now he's into. He's going to school for his master's now in nutrition, and sports and health development or some lameness. Sorry, Ernest, if I got it wrong. But no, he's really like passionate about that, and it's going into talking about how food is handled in Black communities.
Oh, it's handled horribly.
And yeah, so I mean, I just think you're cutting yourself short. I'm not going to say it anymore, but I think you need to do that for you.
Tap into it, man.
Tapping.
What do you think is your best quality as a human?
My best quality as a human.
Or as a man, but you know.
Touche.
Shit, that's a good one. I'd probably say I don't know if this is a quality, but I'd probably say the fact that I'm so personable, if that's the word, if I said that correctly. Meaning, at least for me, the way I'm gonna use it is that no matter who I meet, we could be like one-on-one and be like, we could feel like we're best friends. We've known each other our whole lives. And I could do that with damn near anyone. So I feel like no matter what crowd or setting you put me in, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to meet people, make cool friends. Just doesn't bother me. So I don't know if that's like a quality.
No, I get it. I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, so I feel like
get
that
where
would
you're
be. And then for me, for being a friend with me, is that in the same breath, I can have a serious conversation with you just as much as a stupid one the next second. Like, at the flip of a coin, we could go from serious to stupid. And it's not like, it just flows, nigga. I don't know.
What's your biggest flaw, you think?
Biggest flaw, that's a good one. Probably either my laziness or stubbornness. So,
You're stubborn.
yeah.
Is it more of you being stubbornly lazy, maybe, or?
Could be it.
Yeah.
Are you stuck in your ways?
That's a better way of saying it.
Why?
I'm stuck in my ways because I feel like I've done, and I'm willing to change as long as you give me good facts and proof to change. And I'm like, all right, cool, you got me facts and proof to change, but don't give me opinion to change. I'm like, yeah, opinion. That's based on what you've been in your life. So,
Are you
respect
reason
it.
enough to change?
What do you mean?
If stubbornness and laziness or whatever negative thing about you is something that you've identified, and if you're looking for a reason, is you, the value that you place in yourself, reason enough to change?
It would be if I felt like something was going like horribly wrong right now in my life. So since I feel like I'm at like a good place, like I'm not up, I'm not down. I'm kind of like for the first time in my life at like that middle, like you're good. Like for so long, I've always like expected shit to go down because it usually does. So for like fucking last 3 years, shit kind of just stayed here. So I was like, oh, okay, I kind of like this feeling. I'm like cruise control right now. I know there's gonna come a point where I need to get off cruise control, but for right now, since I've never enjoyed it before, I kind of want to ride this wave out of like being comfortable for once, because I've gotten so used to being uncomfortable. We're just like, shit's gonna go left, or I'm gonna be, probably because I put myself in some uncomfortable situations. But for the first time in my life, I'm like, oh no, shit is good. I'm cruising right now. I just wanna cruise for a little bit. But I knew there was gonna come a point where I got to get off cruise control and like take control. But right now, I'm like, let me ride this little wave a little bit.
Question for you. Was SUNY New York your first choice?
SUNY New York, no. It was my second. My first choice was Rollins College in Florida. It was a D2 for baseball. But then my grandmother was sick with cancer on the time. So I was like, I'm going to New York because it's 3 hours away. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to travel back and forth for her, like, you know, treatments and all that shit. But then she passed away within, like, 4 weeks of me being in college. And one thing that I did think about was like, damn, if I could have somehow knew that. I don't know if this is fucked up for me to say because everybody knows how I feel about my grandmother.
You would have.
But I would have went to Florida.
You would have went to Florida.
Like if I would have knew that, I might have went there. My baseball career probably would have been differently. But like I don't have no regrets about it.
Florida a little different though, bro. I don't know if you've been down there.
No, it's different. Nah,
They
like,
do shit a little bit different down there.
when I went there for the tour, because it was like a private D2, so it was like 5% black people there, and it was just like, huh. But just for playing baseball year round outside in warm weather, would have did wonders. But I don't know if that's a regret because I don't really look at it as a regret. But it's just like, huh. If I would have known that, I'd have definitely went there.
Sunny Florida. When was your first kiss?
Shit, when was that? I know one happened in 7th grade, but I feel like one happened in 5th. I don't know if I'm making that up in my head. I feel like it did.
Tongue?
No.
A peck?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Your first
Is
fist
that
fight.
what is that? What?
Did you duck with?
Yeah, he did.
What is that?
That's what Slim was looking at me. He was like, wait, the fuck?
You get off duck lip vibes over here?
I gotta make the sound for the
Make
track,
it again.
nigga.
Wait, do it again. Hear the sound?
Nah, nigga. I'm so
See, putting somebody on the spot is not that easy.
Yeah, I'm so conscious about it. Nah, niggas, we was minding our business. And I just doing it for the sound effects for the goddamn the thing. All right.
But what were you saying?
First fist fight.
Like kindergarten. I used to have an anger problem when I was a
Beating
kid.
people as a kindergarten?
Jesus
I had an anger
Christ!
problem.
Kindergarten.
Yeah.
You was one of them.
I went to counseling in the 4th grade, for like
Makes
the
sense.
entire year, like at school and at the one like outside of school.
And so
'Cause
it
I remember
worked.
they used to give me like Twizzlers and shit.
It worked.
Yeah, because I haven't gotten into a fight since elementary school. Like I won't fight you. Like that's what I'm saying. Like for me to get into a fight, it's
You got
Oh no, he
You got-
was going to hit you. I didn't say you would hit him.
well, if he hits me, we're scrapping.
That's fine.
Like the way the game works. I'm just not
Wait,
gonna
wait,
let
hold on,
you play the game and I not
if he
play the game.
shoves you, if Brown shoves you, you gonna
No,
fight him?
no, not for a shove.
But if he like he
He would have to swing. Like you could shove me. I'll be like, all right, cool, my bad, I fucked up. Cool, I see that you're upset.
But if he come from the heavens, then
Yeah, like that's when we got to do this. But like
times.
shove me, that's because I just don't. With everything going on in America, it's like I don't want to fight because I don't want to go to jail. I always think like the farthest
That
scenario will
is
happen.
true.
And then also it's just like, why are we doing this?
Speaking of unnecessary violence, crazy question number 2: kill, murder, reincarnate.
Oh, wow.
I had mine's a little different.
I know, but I wanted to do something different.
Okay, I can
So,
dig it.
of the three of us, which one would you kill, murder, or who would you like to come back reincarnated
Choose your words
as?
wisely, Cat.
Isn't kill and murder the same thing?
Oh, that's a good point.
It is.
So,
I was like,
you know,
by
so
theory, 2 of you are just gonna be dead. Like
It'd be like
so
this
let's do kill, evict.
evict.
Yeah.
That's that's funny. Like I'm
Like,
evicting
nigga,
you.
you gone, nigga. Be gone. Poof. Alakazam, nigga.
Who would I kill?
Nigga
I
looking
didn't
so-
think you would have to think that hard.
I'd evict Brown because just because he's evicted don't mean like he's not here. It's like we still can hang out. He's just not.
Yeah, I mean, you're a landlord. You had to evict.
Yeah, like you know he gone, but we still my nigga. It's just you gone.
It's kind of weird since he let you stay in his.
I know, right?
Yeah, I didn't.
But I don't. The other two options are like killing him. So it's like
That's fine. You
I don't
evict.
want him dead. Like want him alive.
Okay.
Let's see here. Slim for that LeBron take. He's gone.
You gonna,
You're gonna
you
go to
kill me?
kill.
You know it's gonna be a shootout.
No, yeah, it's gonna be a
You know
shootout.
it's gonna be a
But
shootout.
in this scenario,
Okay,
I
cool,
win,
cool.
so I could take it.
Okay.
Because in his scenario, I win. It could be a shootout, but in
Okay.
his scenario, I win. And
Just so you know, America, you planning on shooting at me? Yo, it's gonna be a shootout.
You shoot at the king.
You bet, hey,
You
well,
better-
yeah,
bet
not miss.
Come at the king. You bet not miss.
Oh my god.
And then
I guess he gets reincarnated.
I reincarnate you just because we can argue about Marvel and DC stuff all day.
Die.
That's actually pretty sad now that I think about it.
It's tough in these streets, man.
Wow. Okay.
All right, we'll see who his loyalty
All
lies.
right. How many bodies?
Ooh.
You don't gotta answer that. I just see
I
what
didn't-
you said.
I don't even know.
Oh shit. That's a worse
I don't
answer.
count.
That's a worse answer.
Yo,
What
I'm ready to say, I'm
did
gonna
nigga
be
say? I don't know.
I was like, can't say no killer, I don't think. But not
Yeah.
I don't count, so that's why it's like I generally couldn't.
All right, I would say that next time someone asks me how many bodies. I don't know.
I really like.
Nigga, I don't think that's a better answer.
Like, what do you want me to do? Have a book in my room? Like, one,
the black book.
2, 3. It's like, shit happens.
I have a whole blog.
And there it is.
I got a question for you though.
That's funny, a blog. So, this person, like, that's funny.
It was May 27th,
At
2008.
At 4:35.
AM or PM?
We were at the coffee shop and
Things escalated.
You drink coffee?
I don't.
She do.
I was there to put some cream in it though.
Okay.
Oh, too much?
There it is.
Make her coffee black.
Sounds like an opening porno. Amateur.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I mean,
Your greatest accomplishment right now.
My greatest accomplishment right now. I'd probably say my relationship, if I'm keeping it a buck.
Okay.
Just for, because it's the longest one. It's the one that I've actually put in the most work to keep going strong,
it's the only one that matters, G.
basically. So it's like for the first time in my life, like trying to live, do like what are the good values of a relationship, and as a man, making sure I do my part to keep this thing rocking and going, and understanding that. And if I'm like, when I'm doing something, not just doing it to do it, but like doing it because like either A, I see how much this means to you, and therefore that's making me happy, or B, I want to do this because I genuinely love you that much. I want to do this, even if it's something I don't want to do. So just like probably that, and mainly because clearly it's gonna be the longest relationship of my life. I'm about to get married, but it's the longest that I've been with just one person.
If you didn't have the relationship, though, do you think you would make it to that place?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Good.
So I definitely know I would have made it to that place. Just happened sooner than I probably thought.
All right. I'm looking at the time.
Has it been an hour?
No, close to. But this is what I want us to do.
We could run it a little bit longer.
This is something I want us to do. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
We are going to shower Cass with positive affirmations about
It's like it ain't mean over here.
What, the Iyanla? Like,
Slim will give me these positive bullets. Like,
Yeah, I ain't forget that either.
oh boy.
Murdering you.
Oh, man. No, but I do want to say this. We started with Cass because without Cass, there'll be no podcast.
True.
Bars.
And so, and he evades questions. So I'm just playing.
no about me.
You didn't evade no questions per se. What's your blood type?
I actually have a blood donor card.
You don't have to answer that.
Oh no, I'm not going to answer that. The reason why I just wanted to go first because also I believe that if I'm going to
Social
suggest
Security
something, Nick is wilding. I'm the type of person where I'm not going to ask you to do something that I wouldn't do. So that's why I was like, let me go first to start it, and then we could take it from here and see how it goes for the next ones. But that's how I kind of live. Like, I'm never going to ask you to do something that I wouldn't do for you. So.
Gotcha.
Classy.
I think.
And that's because I'm so hard on myself. So it's like, if I'm asking you for something, 10 out of 10 is not going to be out the realm of like some crazy shit. I'm going to ask something that like you could simply do. I just can't do it myself. So.
Yeah, I think looking at Cass as a person, like just knowing him the last 4 years almost. Just watching him grow every day. Just our conversations we have offline from time to time, or just chopping it up from like when I first met him to now. Like he's a completely different person for the better. Relationship wise, just as a man, just knowing what he wants. And definitely like he's not a quitter at all. Like there's no quitting Cass. And I know for all of us, like times do get difficult. They get dark.
Do they?
But through it all, like he stood on all 10 toes and weathered the storm. And I think the biggest thing is just watching him just grow into who he is daily. And I think that's what makes Kasim Kasim. you know.
I might actually change my answer on my best quality. This is weathering the storm. I think that's actually my best quality. If I really sit there and think about my life, it's weathering the storm. I can weather the storm pretty fucking well knowing that there's light on the other side. So I'm going to change it. I think that's it, actually. Because I've had a lot of storms to weather. And just like, it's going to end eventually. It's not going to be here forever, so.
But you wanted to kill me, though.
It be like that sometimes.
Yeah, my nigga, you said.
Dropping gems over here. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Oops.
What's a final closing thought you want to leave America about Cass, all up in that Cass gram that you want them to know?
Before I do that, is there any more questions? Just before I do.
You got a pressing one on your list?
Not a pressing one. I mean, I can just go through all of them just to make you laugh. I was gonna say, like, rank your top favorite gem chains.
My what?
Your top favorite gems in the area.
Oh, gems. Oh.
I was gonna say, what type of husband do you hope to be, and how close are you to that vision now?
Who answer that one? That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Ryan, we got.
Yeah, you got bars.
The type of husband that I want to be a secure one, meaning that no matter what happens in this life, you know Cass got you. Whether I agree, I don't agree, I think it's stupid, I don't. You know Cass is going to be there for the ride, and I feel safe and secure with him knowing that no matter what this journey is, he's going to be there. He ain't going anywhere. So I want to be that one. And for, like, in terms of children, I guess you said husband, but, like, if you go that route, too.
Well, the next part was just how close do you feel you are to that vision now?
Oh, probably 70%. We had 70%. There's still some ways to go, but the part that's holding me back now is my stubbornness that I'm working on. So it's like, once I get over that hurdle, I'll be good. I blame my mom why I'm stubborn, because she's stubborn, and I've been around her.
Makes sense.
DNA.
Everyone else asked all the other ones. I was gonna say, what Marvel character do you identify as? What is your purpose in
Hulk.
life?
I identify as the Hulk.
Okay. Describe your worst future moment, because you have a lot on the show.
Future?
Yeah.
Oh, the Rouse Life future. Shit. I'd have to go back and listen, because I don't even.
Yeah, when the days you go full future, like, goddamn, bro, like, shit, chill.
I think it's funny.
I think the one question that I did want to ask, and I'll put the list away. What do you want your legacy to be?
Ooh.
Come
Me
on.
and my best friend was talking about this all the time, actually. When I die, I don't want to be forgotten. So for my family, if I'm on my deathbed and, like, my wife just goes, like, this is gonna sound so fucking corny, but, like, the shit at Endgame where she was like, you can rest now, like, we're good. Because I always have that belief of, like, I want my family to be good when I'm not there. Because when I'm not there, I can't control it. Like, if I'm there, I can control what happens. I can control the setting. So I want to be able to control it. But I want them to be in such a great fucking place that, like, she could be like, yo, obviously you don't want me to pass away and I won't. But be like, we're good. We're going to be fine. There's no issues, no nothing to worry about. You can rest. And I just want, like, my kids to be like, Dad was a cool dude. Like, they don't need to see, like, he was this and that. He was cool. He was a good dude. He might have got a temper, or he used to, like, get us in trouble because we did some dumb shit. But if he got us in trouble, we did something to deserve it. He never just said, dude, I'm upset, blah, blah, blah. It was just like, nah, we deserved it. But he was a good fucking dude, and he was always there. I want to be that guy. Like, Cass was always there. Like, no matter what, he was just always there for me. That's it. If I could leave that, I'll be happy. Like, good or bad, like, nigga was always there. Like, shit. It's like taxes. The nigga was always there every time I needed him. So, you don't need taxes, but you get the point that I was trying to make.
I got it. Yeah.
So, that'd probably be it.
I'm not out of questions, but I'm going to stop.
Oh, no, man. It's amazing. If you're enjoying this, that's my little brother over there. It'll be my little brother till I ain't here no more. He ain't here no more. Till 2005. All that good stuff, man.
Challenge can't beat on reference.
I caught it.
Okay.
Again, I am black. I understand these things. Brown made this announcement a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, no, I got one question before we leave. What would be your ultimate birthday gift from a Brody to Brody? If a Brody was to give you a gift, what would be the ultimate gift? Birthday gift. And we'll end it like that.
Honestly, wrestling tickets. Because I love wrestling that much. That'd mean the world to me. Just because from the reasons why I started watching it, clearly I know it's not good acting, but I still love it since I was 7. It helped me get through a lot of personal shit with like my parents fighting and shit like that. So for like those 2-3 hours, I can ignore it. Everything else that's going on in the fucking world, I don't care. Shit can be on fire. I'm good. I'm watching this on the TV. So, and that just lets me feel like the innocence of my childhood again. For like the moments that I feel like I lost from it, it lets me feel those innocent moments again. So just wrestling tickets, like just being there to be able to like yell, scream. Like I look back at the videos all the time on my phone randomly because I have like a section of Google photos of just wrestling shows. So that probably
That's what you got in your folder in your phone.
Oh boy.
Baby, ain't nothing but wrestling. Ain't nothing but wrestling.
serious. I got a video of me like right next to Randy Orton. It's crazy.
Wrestling.
This nigga's too.
I'm Mr. Brown.
Cass in the building.
B. Anthony.
And we are.
The Brodies.
Oh, I thought you was forgot
The
about
Brodod. We had the Brodod.
I can't with him.
I'm
gonna shoot his
that's
ass.
probably
I'm gonna shoot his
offensive.
ass, man.